BWAVGS, also known as becoming washed at video game syndrome. Let's let Fu explain.
This is a disease that is usually developed in young adults, typically around the ages of 19 through 23. This disease usually affects a person's ability to play the game at a high level, and it reduces their clutch factor by 55%. I know, it's bad. It's usually caused by the lack of time spent on the game. It's usually because of, real life situations, such as, but not limited to, jobs, relationships, and school. And recently, our host has been diagnosed with BWAVGS. No! Travis! How did this happen to you?
I got a job for a couple months, and I became washed. Oh my god! And also, I had to start college. Oh my god, no! This combination made my already lacking gaming skills diminish to a level that I've never seen before. I used to be a warrior. I used to be a student of war. And now I'm nothing. So let me tell you what happened. So a couple weeks ago, Rainbow dropped a new season. And it was kind of like a whole reboot of the game. So me personally, I had to get on. And this is just a rule of thumb. But we get on ranked immediately. I don't care if we haven't played in 9 months. We're getting on ranked immediately. And don't bump me with your brain dead teammates. Because I get on here with the IQ and game sense of Sherlock Holmes, Shikamaru, that one blonde guy, and dare I say, young Sheldon. I just happen to have the aim of somebody's grandma with Parkinson's. And it's only partially my fault because, extra little lore here, but I play on a tiny ass mouse pad with a picture of my mom's face on it. And no, I will not upgrade. Also, I've had the same keyboard since 2013. No, I will not upgrade. I am loyal to my setup. Not my PC though. This thing lags every single time. Y'all know in the I Hate Math video, I almost lost the file because this computer was about to burn down. Can you believe that? I almost lost everything. I was almost done and I almost lost it all because this computer wanted to start tripping. So, any companies, save me, hold me in your shoulder, and, just ship me out a new computer, Okay, enough yapping. Let's get back to the story. So I got in a match and everything was normal. Everything was just fine. And about halfway through the game, I made a bad call. It happens to the best of us. And I decided to make a joke. I just typed in chat, I'm 6. 6.5. And that moment was just a shit post for shits and giggles. But then, the very next round, I got placed in a 1v1 situation. And personally, back then, I could not handle the pressure. I folded and started doing the dumbest things ever. And that's when it happened. The moment that inspired this video. I had to clutch and kill the last guy. We got into a shootout, and I shot every single bullet in my magazine. I sprayed him down, all 30 bullets out of my magazine, shooting out. Not a single one hit. Not one. And everybody in game chat was like, oh wow, he might actually be 6. Wait, no, he might actually be 6. Damn. I just sat there in disbelief. I couldn't believe this because right afterwards, I lost. The guy killed me and they all started trying to comfort me. They were like, well, actually, you're pretty good for your age. Yeah, man, when I was your age, I wasn't that good. I'm 21 years old. I can buy alcohol. I can buy Zins. I can gamble. I can buy Bitcoin. Do you know how humiliating this is? They genuinely thought I was 6. That's how bad I played. That's how bad I fell off. I used to be a warrior. We used to be a society. You used to be able to go and buy a $1 McChicken. And now I can't even shoot a guy? I just sat there in silence while my friend laughed. We eventually won the game and I went like 5 and 6, but it doesn't even matter because even in victory, I lost something even more important. My pride. I came to the realization that I'm washed. I got the syndrome. BWAVGS. I have it, and it's stage 4. I'm not even gonna lie to you. After that, I didn't even play another game. I just got off. I was feeling like the Toys R Us logo in 2001. It was not a good feeling. I just got off, and I didn't even play for a couple weeks. I just didn't touch the game anymore because it was so embarrassing. But you know what? Around here, we never surrender. Because I'm proud to announce that I am officially in remission. Like, watch this clip. Look, oh my god. This is true high-octane gaming. This is what we call a flow state. I would even say a foo state. Watch this. As you can see, I've made my comeback. So if you or anyone you know is suffering from BWAVGS, tell them to never give up. It's gonna get better. And if it doesn't, it's okay. Because they can just watch my 2 videos on loop until I can afford to replace my car brakes.
Oh my god. Finally! It's done! This took way longer than it should have. I want to drop it on the 1st of September, and so far, there's 3 hours left. I just finished it. I cranked it all out today. I've only slept 4 hours, and I've been awake for a while now, and, I don't know what else to say. I hope you enjoyed. I have to go work on the thumbnail now. Thank you so much for watching. I don't know.
New video September 15th. And then another one on the 30th. And then another one on the 15th. And then the other 30th. And so on until forever, until the world ends!